Hi, this is Dhairya Singh Chaudhary, and you're watching vlog 8. 8? Yes, 8. So, today I'm going to teach you how to make a video using Adobe Premiere, which is what I use currently, and it is one of the best video editing softwares that you will ever work on, which I have ever worked on. And the only reason that I think it beats Final Cut Pro is because of its flexibility with After Effects. So you can basically edit a clip inside Premiere on After Effects, and we're going to talk about that later. This video is going to be about the basics, like if you're a person with a DSLR and you usually shoot things and you have no clue how to make a video, this is where you're going to learn how to do that. And now we're going to switch to my laptop. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start up Premiere and let it load. Premiere is actually a pretty heavy program, so you need to have a good PC, maybe i5, i7 configuration with a high GPU, so that you can edit without any lagging. Or see, if you're gonna edit in 1080p or above that, 4K or something like that, you gotta make sure that your laptop or your PC has a good GPU. So Premiere is just starting up. It's gonna take some time to load. Okay, so these are all the projects that I've made, and you're gonna click on new project. It will open up this dialog box. You gotta name your project. So this is our first project, so we're gonna name it project 1. Press OK, and we're gonna let it load some more. This opens up. So here you're gonna name your sequence name. I'm just gonna put up P1. Let it load. I hope it starts before I die. Finally. So now that Premiere has started up, I'm going to show you. So basically, this is the timeline, and this is where all your videos and audio files go and where you edit them. This is where you see the display of your videos. These are all your tools with which you edit. This is the selection tool, and these are all your audio effects, and we're gonna have all our effect controls and all the stuff related to our videos and audios right here. These are all the transitions and effects that you can add to your videos and audio. So basically, you're gonna double click here to import whatever videos you wanna edit. So you see this has opened. I'm just gonna quickly import something that I shot in my last trip out. Let's go here, and I'm gonna choose. They will import now to our project, and I know I'm talking a lot of technical stuff, but you just need to grasp the basics of all this. So now, yeah, so you'll see now on the left project panel that all of our 3 files have imported, and now they're ready for use. So what we're gonna do now is we just need to drag them to the timeline where our cursor is right now. take that, drag it here. Oops. Take that, drag it here. Take that, drag it there. Done. You see these red lines over these clips? This means that these are not rendered in the timeline. So whenever you scroll through them, they are not gonna be smooth. They're not gonna scroll up smooth. They're gonna be all cutty and what are you gonna call it. So you're gonna basically go to sequence and choose render entire work area. This will render all the clips in the timeline, so that when you scroll through them, they don't stop, and they will scrub well without any hiccups and cuts. So gonna wait till it renders. Hopefully soon. Premiere is also great because you can also do a lot of special effects inside Premiere only. You don't need to use After Effects for that, but its ability, like we have all these files here. See, you just see that turned green, the bar turned green. That means that clip has rendered. The other two are remaining. So you can basically click on one of these video files and there's an option to then edit that video file in Adobe After Effects. So you can apply all the special effects there, and then when you are done doing your editing in After Effects, when you come back and render that portion of the video in Premiere, it's gonna be all of the things that you've done in After Effects are gonna be implied in Premiere. That is one thing you cannot do in Final Cut Pro. So that is why I think Premiere is such a good tool for video editing, that I think all the greats do it. Like every great video editor I know does it. So hope it renders soon. Almost all done. And we are done. So let me just put it right here, and then now when we see, works smoothly now. On to the next clip. This is great, although I've caught my fingers in the shot. We're gonna cut that out soon. Now we'll see the third one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna speed up this clip. This does not, I think it look better if I speed it up. So here's how you like speed up the clip. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, besides this selection tool, there's another tool called Razor tool. All of these other tools you don't need to use right now, but you just need to use the selection tool and the Razor tool. These are the main two. With the Razor tool, what I can do is I can cut the video, and now these are two different video files on the timeline. So I'll cut it there, and let me see. I'm gonna take it back, I think, a little bit, and I'm gonna cut it right about there. So now we're gonna select these files that don't need, and we're gonna delete them. So just click on them and press delete on the keyboard. I'll speed this up. Yeah, it will look much better if I speed this up. right click on it and then press speed and duration. Now we want to fast forward it, so I'm going to put 300. That's going to triple the speed. So now you see how it has a red bar on this. That's because we've changed the attribute of this. So just click enter on the keyboard. It's going to render that clip out the same way that we did previously. All done. Let's see how this looks after speeding it up. First let's see this. I think I'm gonna cut a little bit out. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in the middle. Now that's perfect. Let me just tell you one more thing before I do this. Let me just tell you one more thing. If you want this to be there, you want right click it and press ripple delete, so it's gonna cut the space between them. Let's see how the final output looks. Looks much better than it was previously. Let me just import an audio track for this because the video is gonna look very blunt without audio. So I'm just gonna go in downloads and I'm gonna search for a song. Really anything will do. Take that, drag to the Premiere icon and then just put it right on the audio track, like audio 2. Then I'm just gonna align the music as I think suits best to the video. It's nothing really much I can tell you about this. It's gonna depend person to person what your audio preferences are and how you align them with your video. Everyone does this differently. So I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna press V, selection tool, and delete that. Same thing, ripple delete. Now we have the finished thing. This is our finished video. Also, this you can drag this bar up and down to maximize your video files and then edit them more precisely. I'm gonna go on file and now we need to export this video so that we can use it for our purposes, like uploading this on YouTube or some other stuff that you want to do with it. We can also press Ctrl M and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to open our export settings. These are the settings that you're going to need to do if you want to import if you want to export a file. If you just need it for like presentation purposes and you just need the best quality there is, so what you need to do is you choose in format H.264 and in preset you use HD1080 p 23.976. that's the setting that you use. If you're gonna use it just for presentational purposes, or just gonna transfer it to someone on a disk drive or something like that. However, if you're gonna upload it on YouTube, you use the YouTube HD 1080p 23.976. it's a more compressed form and that's why it's better to use that. Now you just press export and now the forever wait for it to finish encoding. The only downside of Premiere, according to me, is the time frame in Premiere. Final Cut Pro, on the other hand, is pretty quick. Like, people finish like rendering their videos 5 times, 6 times sometimes, and my videos aren't even done 60-70%. So Final Cut Pro is apparently quick at that, but Premiere Pro is more versatile according to me, and pretty much it can be personalized to a much greater level. And anyway, that's just what I think. You might like something else better, but for a beginner, Premiere Pro is very good. You can't even imagine what you can do with Premiere Pro and After Effects combined. So this basically is gonna be a pathway for all of the future things that I'm gonna teach you. And we just save yes. All done. Now just go to where all of your Premiere files, exported files are, and just find your file and play that to see how it looks. Let's see. So that was pretty easy, right? Although I think I can build Taj Mahal 18 times while my videos render. Yeah, so that's basically the basic backbone that you need to have if you want to be a video editor. And all those tools that I just showed you, I just explained 2 of them because that is what you're going to be used for a long time. When you start, you just don't need to fuck around with any other of them. I don't use them yet, and I have been editing since last 2 years. So yeah, and I'll tell you one more thing. Just not in video, and this is not me speaking just about video editing in general. This is about everything in filmmaking. Try to get your basics strong, because if your basics are not strong, you're gonna forget things, and then you're gonna screw up larger things. So maybe you know how to do 15-16 transitions, but if you don't know how to cut a video, nothing's gonna happen. So keep your basics strong. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the first video where I teach you something. And yeah, so I thought long and hard what I should do with the vlogs, and me showing you videos of seamless clips running over music is not a vlog. So I'm just gonna teach you everything that I know. I'm just gonna take my brain and do this like a sponge, and I'm gonna take out all the information I have. So, and all this information I have is not gonna do any good for me setting this right there. So I better think that I share it with you. So the 50 people that watch me, I am very thankful and I am very grateful for having you as my audience. And the future vlogs are gonna contain things like this, tutorials. I'm not even gonna call it a tutorial, just what I know I'm gonna teach this to you. So future vlogs are gonna contain me teaching filmmaking, editing stuff to you, be it how I prefer directing, how I edit my videos, how I mix match things on the set, and scripting, maybe things like that. On the other hand, I'm gonna teach you things that I've dabbled in. So like I'm gonna teach you how to get unlimited likes, comments on Instagram, how to like basically bombard your Facebook page. So these are all loopholes in social sites that if you look hard enough you're gonna find them, and I have looked for too long, so I know basically everything. Observation is one of my natural fortes, so yeah, I'll just not brag about myself. So I'm going to teach you that, and there are upcoming videos which are going to be about card magic. So I have an injury in my right wrist, because of which I cannot do things that I want to do, like exercising and doing cardistry and card tricks, because it just does not work normally. Like the flexibility of my hand that I need to have for doing cardistry stuff is just not there, and I just can't even do a push-up. So no gym. Harry Singh Chaudhary is fat right now. That being that, I'm gonna try uploading daily. Emphasis on the word try. It's hard as fuck. Even I did not know how it was, but I really respect people like Casey and not Peter. No, I respect him, but he doesn't vlog daily. Nate Short, and who else vlogs daily? Whatever, you get the point. So maybe I should call my vlogs the kinder daily vlogs, let's say. So I'm gonna do that, and too much information. I'll see you next time. This is Harry Singh Chaudhary, and bye.